August 2025 immigration overhaul changes everything. This isn't just another immigration policy revision. This is a system-wide reboot. Quietly but forcefully, the U.S. immigration landscape has shifted as of August 2025. Green card holders, visa applicants, and future U.S. citizens are now operating under a completely different system, one that demands precision, preparation, and airtight documentation. In today's video, we break down exactly what's changed, how it's already affecting applications and interviews, and what you must do to protect your status or future in the U.S. A new adjudication model for green cards. Starting August 1st, 2025, all USCIS field offices began following a unified adjudication process for family-based and humanitarian green card applications. On paper, this promises more consistency, fewer discrepancies between field offices, and streamlined decisions. But behind the scenes, it means something very different: tighter scrutiny, stricter standards, and less room for flexibility. Now, every USCIS officer uses the same policy manual, same internal verification systems, and standardized training. The goal? Uniform outcomes. The result? Zero tolerance for unclear, incomplete, or weak documentation. Marriage-based green cards. More scrutiny than ever. The hardest hit group? Marriage-based green card applicants. USCIS is now using AI tools and DHS data sharing to identify patterns of fraud. That means longer interviews, deeper questioning, and intense scrutiny of relationship timelines, joint finances, cohabitation evidence, and even minor details like how holidays were spent. If you're submitting photos, affidavits, or timelines, every date needs to match. Every form must be flawless. Couples who submit poorly translated documents, minimal joint evidence, or unclear living arrangements are already getting denied. Close enough is no longer acceptable. Every detail matters. Green card renewals equals rescreenings. Green card renewals used to be simple. File Form I-90, pay the fee, and wait. But as of August 21st, 2025, that process has completely changed. USCIS now treats renewals as full background rescreenings. They're not just checking expiration dates. They're revisiting your travel history, criminal record, benefit use, and prior interviews. Also, under new H.R. 1 rules, the older version of Form I-90 and outdated fees are being automatically rejected. You must now use the revised form and updated fee chart, or your application won't even be processed. If your green card expires in the next 12 to 18 months, file immediately, but treat it like you're applying for the first time. Citizenship path tightens, but new bill offers hope. Naturalization remains the goal for many, but the path to citizenship is shifting. The Senate is currently reviewing a bill that would grant green cards to over 8 million undocumented immigrants, specifically those who've lived in the U.S. since 2015 and meet key criteria. While this bill has not yet passed, it's already shaping immigration discourse in major ways. Meanwhile, for those on the traditional path to citizenship, USCIS has added new layers of verification. Absences from the U.S. are now tracked using airport entry/exit logs. Unaccounted travel time can reset your eligibility clock. New questions at naturalization interviews cover tax history, employment continuity, and school records. Even the English test has evolved, now requiring a deeper understanding of U.S. civics and government systems, not just vocabulary. The takeaway? Study harder, prepare more thoroughly, and don't assume your time in the U.S. speaks for itself. The return of mandatory visa interviews. A major change is coming September 2nd, 2025. Most non-immigrant visa categories, H, L, O, F, M, J, will once again require in-person interviews. This since the post-pandemic Dropbox system that allowed renewals without interviews. As a result, embassies are now gearing up for a massive surge in interview appointments. If you're planning to study, work, or travel this fall on a visa, prepare for longer wait times, limited appointment slots, repeat questioning, even for past visa holders. The Biden-era flexibility is over. The Trump administration says the new rule will reduce fraud and restore proper vetting. Whether it does or not, one thing is clear: this is now official policy. The IRS and USCIS, a growing connection. No law has officially mandated data sharing between USCIS and the IRS, But the signs are clear. Financial records are now central to your immigration process. USCIS has started probing missing or inconsistent W-2s, years without tax returns, sudden income jumps, or amended filings. More requests for evidence, RFEs, are tied to tax issues than ever before, especially during adjustment of status or naturalization. If you've ever filed late, amended a return, or haven't filed at all, you will need to explain why. Immigration is no longer just about clean criminal records. Clean tax records matter just as much. The USCIS digital portal, Progress with Problems. In 2025, USCIS launched its enhanced online platform where applicants can upload documents, track updates, and get real-time notifications. Sounds great, right? Unfortunately, early users report bugs, login issues, missing files, and slow updates. While USCIS promises future improvements, they recommend applicants continue using paper backups. If you're filing this year, log in weekly, download every confirmation, backup all uploads offline. Don't assume the portal is error-proof. A lost upload or missed update could derail your entire application. Use the digital tools, but don't depend solely on them. Interviews are now high stakes across the board. Whether you're applying for a green card, renewing one, or adjusting your status, interviews are tougher than ever. Officers are asking about work history, education attendance, use of public benefits, rental agreements or leases, relationship timelines. The public charge rule hasn't officially changed, but long-term benefit use is raising red flags, especially for non-citizens who've received housing aid or chronic Medicaid. What's the lesson? Be transparent. Trying to hide something often leads to more scrutiny, or worse, a fraud referral. USCIS prefers full disclosure with documentation, not vague answers or omissions. This is already happening, not just announced. These changes aren't rumors. They're already impacting real cases. Green card renewals using old fees? Rejected. Green card interviews with missing documents? Flagged as suspicious. Naturalization denied due to old travel logs? Happening right now. These aren't rare exceptions. This is the new standard. And while the bill offering green cards to 8 million undocumented immigrants might bring relief in the future, it's not law yet. Until then, the system you're dealing with is unforgiving, fast-paced, and paperwork-driven. What you must do immediately. Here's how to protect your status and improve your odds under the new system. Review your entire immigration file. Look for missing info, outdated forms, or inconsistencies. Audit your tax history, order transcripts, look for mismatches, and correct errors. Track every trip abroad. Even short vacations could matter. Update your mailing address with USCIS and double-check it. Back up all documents in 2 formats, physical and digital. Hire a licensed immigration attorney if your case is complex or involves past legal issues. Ignore social media advice. Only follow official sources or licensed professionals. File early, not just on time. In 2025, good intentions and close estimates aren't enough. USCIS wants proof. Clear, exact, verifiable proof. Final thoughts. This is the new normal. The August 2025 immigration changes do more than add new rules. They shift the mindset. The expectations are higher. The margin for error is gone. And the need for precision is absolute. But you're not powerless. If you're organized, truthful, and well-prepared, you can still succeed in this system. In fact, those who submit complete, well-documented cases may find faster approvals thanks to automated processing and uniform standards. This new era of immigration isn't about finding shortcuts or tricks. It's about making sure your facts match across every form, every database, and every agency. So don't panic. But don't delay either. Take action today to avoid problems tomorrow. And remember, proving your eligibility is now your responsibility, not theirs to guess. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a critical update. This is USA Alert Zone, bringing you the truth on immigration. Fast, factual, and fearless. See you in the next video.